Oh my goodness, what a day this has been. I have been trying to go live for 25, almost 30 minutes, and it finally connected all of a sudden. Who knows why things happen the way they do? I have no idea why it decided not to let me connect. So I kept telling me I had a timeout error. So it was taking a really long time to connect. And so here I am. I had put in the notice for the scheduled live that I was trying to do it, and then I didn't do it. And then I thought, okay, I'm just going to have to record and upload. But the next time I tried, it connected. So I do not know what's going on with the technology and why it's being wonky. But happy Tuesday. And my guess is you guys are going to catch me on the replay because I doubt that anyone is still waiting around. But maybe you'll see that I'm actually live and you'll jump in. I'm going to do it either way. Whether anyone is here to join me or not, I'd be crafting by myself if you guys aren't with me, but that's okay. You can watch the replay and catch up and we will still have a good time, right? Okay, perfect. So I have a sneak peek of some new stuff that I'm going to share with you today and making a super cute masculine inspired gift card holder. Yes. So we had our Diamonds team meeting last night. Great meeting. And we do a swap at each meeting. And I got this adorable swap from Sheila, who's on my team. And I am going to create it with some other products for you today. So we'll get started with that shortly. I do have a sneak peek behind me. Those are the first 3 projects that I have ready for the May Cultivated Creativity DIY paper crafting kit. So we do 5 projects every month and we feature a stamp bundle, and we're going to use that bundle today so you can get a taste of it. So let me go ahead and switch the camera over. Actually, before I do that, and I'll put this out on the screen as well. So I have people asking me all the time. So I sent an email out to my email list. So if you're on my email list, you probably got this. If not, you might not have seen this. But I am offering a ordering special today and tomorrow. So I am super close to earning the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Mexico for 2024. So I'm going to do a little 2-day fiesta special. So when you spend at least $50 with me using my special host code, so it's CMSR7J6H, and I'll put that on the screen so you can see it, you're going to receive a little special Fiesta sampler from me as my thank you for helping pushing me over the edge. Of course, you don't have to get involved if you don't want to, but I'd love for you to. And that sampler Fiesta pack is going to contain some paper, some embellishments, a ribbon. So it's pretty nice. And the person that puts me over the top to earn the trip is going to also get the Taco Fiesta stamp set. Adorable Taco Fiesta stamp set. Of course, you can trade that for something else if you prefer choice of equivalent value. So, all right. So I really want to thank everyone that's supported me this far. Anybody that's placed an order with me since October has helped me get this far along. And I so much appreciate all of your support. I couldn't do what I'm doing without you guys and all of your support. There's just no way, right? So I'm getting to do my dream job and go on fantastic dream vacations because of all the support from you guys. So I want you to know how much I very much appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty blessed, I think, with my community. So glad you're all here. All right, let's switch it over. Let's get started with our crafty fun. Let's see. Maybe this'll connect, I hope. All right, creepy frozen face. Looks like my other computer went out on me as well. This is not my day for tech, obviously. We'll get it all worked out though, right? See if I can find, no, my computer is wanting to shut down for whatever reason, and I do not know why. Hopefully you guys can see me now. Great. Oh, some of you guys found me. Yay! Yay! Perfect. Hey, Jean. Hey, Dawn, Susan. Elizabeth, nice to see you here. And Kay, so glad you're here as well. I'm so sorry for all the tech difficulties. I don't know what's going on in my world, but it is it has not been nice. So I just mentioned my Fiesta ordering special. I'm going to put that on the screen. Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe I should take the stamp set out from under it since it is a white piece of paper. So you guys can see that. It's kind of small print, isn't it? But that is my host code. And so that is the Fiesta special that I mentioned. So if anybody would like to take advantage of my little offer and help push me over the edge, I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to take this away. Let's get started with our crafty fun. So we are using the new Beautiful Balloons Stamp and Die Bundle from our 2023-2024 annual catalog. So this is going to release on May 2nd, right? So as a demonstrator, I got to order some items, pre-order some items early before the catalog comes out. So if you are like, what? I want to get my hands on these things first, join my diamonds team. We'd love to have you. And you could put some of these items in your starter kit if you'd like. Of course, we have our last chance list going on right now, and there are some great deals, some great discounts. So there's lots of awesome items to take advantage of as well. So you could always order some of those goodies, some of your favorites before they're gone. And if I didn't already tell you guys, we are going to see price increases in the catalog. So it is a great time to stock up on some of your staple items. Even if you're waiting for some of the new products to come out, stock up on those things that you use the most, your adhesives, your ink refills, your cardstocks, all that fun stuff. All right, so let's get started with this. So this bundle is actually the bundle that we're featuring in our May Cultivated Creativity program. So if you don't know what that is my DIY paper crafting kit subscription. So of course, it's risk-free. You can sign up for a month, and if you are not enjoying it or you don't want to do the next month, you just cancel, and then you can sign up again anytime you want. So we let you know ahead of time what's coming your way, so you have plenty of time to make that decision. So today's project, I'm going to show you. We are going to make this fun, or a version of this. I'm going to change it up a little bit, but this is like a little center fold, and then it's got a little pocket in it so you can put a gift card or cash in there if you'd like to. Now, you could choose not to make this a pocket and just close this off as well and make it just a cute card. But I think this is a great masculine card. We're going to do something very similar with what we're doing today, but let me show you the project. Oh my gosh, this adorable project. So like I said, we had our team meeting, and we do swaps at our team meeting. And this was created by Sheila Tatum, who's on my team, with that adorable Taco Fiesta stamp set. Isn't that super sweet? And then she made this so that it's a little bit tacky, but you can pull it off if you want so that it can, so your little piñata can swing. Isn't that cute? I think it's super cute. Love it, love it, love it. And again, she made that a pocket so we can slide our little gift card right down in there. Isn't that adorable? I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's get started with this project today. I'm going to slide this over a little bit. And we're going to start with our, I'm going to say this wrong, Azure Afternoon, I think is the name of this paper. It's a very pretty blue. It's really, really nice. And so I've got my layer 5.5 by 4 1/4. So I'm doing a flat back card. And then I've got my designer paper layer. So I will have, after the video, I will have what I can give you of the supply list. Normally I like to give you a complete supply list, but some things I cannot get links to right now because they're not yet available in the catalog. I will list them, but they won't be hot links that you can click and add them into your shopping cart, but I will list them. And then of course I'll have the cut dimensions for both Imperial and metric for you guys today. All right, so that's our card base, keeping it the same. Next, I've got a piece of Blueberry Bushel. I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half. And so this is going to be my mini card that's on the front. We'll just run our bone folder and get a nice good crease. Now I'm going to do the inside first. Why not? Let's just go ahead and decorate our inside first. So I've got a piece of, actually, you know what? I say that. I'm going to do part of the inside. Or maybe I won't. Back and forth, back and forth. You know what? I'm not going to do the inside yet because there's a decision we're going to have to make based off what we do on the outside. So I won't do the inside just yet. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. I'm going all in with my Stampin' Seal. And I'm going to center this. Now, if you ever have trouble with getting your layers aligned, you can use your Simply Scored tool. Let me pull this out. This is one of the things I showed. We just had our Maker's Mojo event this past weekend. And one of the tips I gave in one of the projects I shared was to be able to use your Simply Scored, or you could use, your Stamparatus if you have one, or stamp positioning tool. You need something with the ledge on it, right? So I can put this right against that ledge. And then when I want to place this layer right here, I can butt it right up against that ledge and place that down. And that way I don't have to worry about my layers not being even flush up against each other. So hopefully that's a helpful tip for you guys if you have a struggle with that, right? Okay. So let's work on decorating our front. So I'm changing up the designer paper print a little bit. So still using prints from the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper pack. I have already gone through a whole pack of this paper, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm just going to kind of flip through so you can kind of get a feel for it, because I can't show you the picture in the catalog, right? But it's got lots of fun patterns. It's got a watercolory feel to it. Most of the papers, not all of the papers, but most of the papers, or in my mind, most of the paper, totally split that, have a variation or gradient in color, which makes them a little more fun as well. All right, so I'm going to pull in this piece here, and we're going to go ahead and adhere that to our front. So switching it up, it was that blue star on the first one, but I figured I'd go with stripes this time, changing it up just a smidge, not a ton, but a little bit here. All right. Perfect. So next, I want to go ahead. I'm going to skip these layers I've got out here. And I've already done some die cutting. So I have used this little trio right here to cut out this trio of balloons in the Azure Afternoon, or however you want to say that. And then I have got a smaller balloon in Lemon Lime Twist. So that's one of our returning colors. And then I'm going to create one more balloon and stamp and punch that out, or die cut that out as well. So let's get a scrap paper. Let's go and do a little stamping here. Grab our scrap paper. So yes, Susan. So I've got two different things going on. So if you use my Fiesta Special postcode, then Awesome April is not included in that because I'm giving you a different gift. So you can't double dip on that particular one. However, if you don't use that Fiesta host code and you place an order, yes, you can choose items from the Awesome April stash. Now, could use the Fiesta host code and then tell me you don't want the Fiesta gift. You would rather have Awesome April items. I'm fine with that as well. So I just can't double dip. I can't afford it. So if you guys want to still use that Fiesta host code, just shoot me a note and let me know that you want Awesome April items instead. So for those of you listening that may not know what we're talking about, Awesome April, I do that every April. And what it is I give away items from my retired stash for every $25 that you spend with me. So that is going on the entire month of April. So there is one more week left of that. It will end next Monday, the 30th. Oh, is that Sunday? It ends Sunday, the 30th. So this is the last week of Awesome April. So yes, if you want to take advantage of Awesome April, you can do that as well. All right, I hope that answered the question. If not, let me know. All right, so I am taking this, I'm going to call it a confetti balloon image, and I'm going to stamp over the top. So I did Lemon Lime Twist on top of Lemon Lime Twist. So this is one of our returning colors. So you may have this color already, right? This is my ink pad from several years ago when we had it the first time, right? So I've got that ink pad. So I'm just doing tone on tone with my color there. I just realized I didn't grab a scrub, and I'm going to want that for one of my pieces here. I'm going to pull in a scrap of basic white cardstock. Let me grab that scrub while I'm thinking about it, because then I'll forget here in a minute, And I'll wish I had it. All righty. Perfect. All right, so this next one, I am going to stamp this solid, more solid balloon. It's got a little bit of confetti on the edge. I'm going to use that in the Azure Afternoon. So here's Azure Afternoon. Azure. I'm gonna, that's another one I'm gonna struggle to pronunciate correctly. All right, so we're gonna get this nice and inked up. Now, if you wanted a lighter version of this color, you could stamp it off. I'm going all in. All in. Ooh, that's pretty. Got it. Love it. Oh, and one of the things that Stampin' Up! Did is I noticed, and I don't know if this was intentional, I'm assuming it was, is that they put 2 English stickers. Did you guys know there's labels on the back of your ink pads? Yeah, when you get your ink pads, you have these labels on the back. And this one had 2 in English, so I used both of them in English. Normally on the inside, I either put a solid one or one in a different language. I figure maybe that'll rub off on me and I'll learn another language a little bit, maybe. Probably not. All right, so then we're going to pull in Blueberry Bushel. Yeah, see, you can put, I have, that's maybe French. I don't know what language that one was that I chose to put in. Now, I want to take that same confetti that I just stamped a moment ago on the lemon lime twist, and I want to stamp Blueberry Bushel confetti on top of my blue azure. All right, so we're going to stamp that. Perfect. Happy with that one. And then I'm going to die cut this out with the coordinating die. Ooh, that ink pad is stiff. So I'm going to take this die right here and we're going to go die cut that out. Okie dokie. So I've got my cute little balloon now. Let's go ahead and layer some of this. I'm going to take this balloon, and I didn't have to do the trio, but I liked it because it actually gave me a really nice guide to layering the balloons that I liked. So I'm going to go ahead and put this lemon lime twist one right over the top. You know what? I want to pop that up and change. No, I'm going to go flat. I know, I'm back and forth. I'm going to go flat. We'll commit. We'll keep it in there. All right, so I've got that one on. And then this one I'll pop up. How about that? I can't resist popping something up, right? So did you guys get a lot of weird notifications when I was trying to go live? It looked like on my YouTube channel, it like created 5 or 6 events and none of them would connect for whatever reason. It'd create a shell and then it would poop out on me. That's the best way I can say it. All right, cute. Now, I am going to introduce an additional layer that I don't have on this original one. So in this suite, there is some specialty paper, which is really acetate, and it's got 3 different prints on it. This one has a confetti on it. So it's gold on one side and silver on the other. So you could use whichever side you want to. I'm going to use the gold just to change it up a little bit. And I want to put this down on this layer, and I have it slightly smaller. So when you see the list, the supply list, this will be listed as optional. Now, because you're going to be able to see through this, you either need to put your adhesive behind that printing, or let's put our balloons on this layer, and then we're going to know exactly where we need to place that. So I'm going to pop this up one more time. I know it's only 2 pops, right? It's not bad. You don't have to pop it up if you don't want to pop it up, but I am going to do it. I'm all in. All right, and I want this up towards the top. I'm just going to lay that down. And now this gives me a really easy placement to know where to place my adhesive. Now I'm going to use liquid glue. You have to remember that when you're on acetate, even more so than regular cardstock, that this glue is going to ooze, right? Because this is not a porous surface, right? It's going to sit on there a little bit longer and take a little longer to dry. So just be careful with that. You could do the trick where you put the glue on it and then let it sit and dry for a little bit, and then you won't have as much oozing out. But now That's a nice touch. I really like that. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's do our sentiment next. So I've got a strip of cardstock, and I'm gonna stamp my sentiment on it with the Blueberry Bushel ink. So we're gonna do I think it's time for a celebration. So I didn't make this specific to a birthday, while you could. I did this so that you could use it for any type of celebration. But yes, you could change the sentiments out and make it more birthday specific if you wanted to. All right, so we've got, I think it's time for a celebration. And then this is where I need you guys to make a decision for me, or help me make a decision. I'll make the decision if you want me to, but I'd like to hear what your opinion is. So I also stamped this and embossed it in gold. Where did I put it? I just buried it. So I want your opinion, since we introduced that layer with gold. Do you like it in the blue, or do you think we should do it in the gold? Which one makes you happier? All right, so I'm gonna leave those out and we'll talk about the next element, give you guys a minute to choose the gold or the blue, right? So we've got Blueberry Bushel or embossed in gold. So the next piece I did, if I can find my dies, I buried everything over on my table. Brought in my Stylish Shapes dies, and I cut this largest banner with the Blueberry Bushel out of the Blueberry Bushel paper, and then I cut it in half because I didn't really need the full banner, but I thought it made a really nice stitched edge detail at the bottom of that sentiment. And so I wanted to pull that in. So that's where I got that piece. Let's see. What do you think? You like the blue better? Everybody's saying blue. All right. Thumbs up. We're going to do blue. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think blue. I think that little touch of gold of the acetate was perfect, but I don't think we need anything more. So we're going blue. If I missed a comment and people are like, no, we wanted gold. Gold embossed on blue. Yes, I think that would be nice as well. I didn't prepare one of those, and I'm not going to do one now. I've had enough technical difficulty. I'm not prepared. All right, perfect. Now, what I should have done is not put this on yet. I should have prepared this and then popped this up on here and then done it. But you know what? Sometimes we just don't do the things that we think we should do in the moment. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to hold this down. You could put it down first and then do this, but because I want it close to the edge and I don't want it popped up while I'm trying to clip it, I'm just holding it where I want it. And I'm going to snip off the excess here. And then now I should be able to just pop on that sentiment and it'd be good to go. I thought that was a different way, a fun, different way to use it, right? All right, so we could put some dimensionals. You don't have to pop it up, but I want it popped up, right? I like the pop-up. So I'm gonna put a couple on this end, and I'll put a couple on this end. And you know what? I think I'm gonna put one right there. Now watch, that'll be the wrong spot. Isn't that how it works when you're crafting? Is that you get it in the wrong spot? Okay, so let's see if I can line this back. Oh, I totally got it in the wrong spot. That's what I get for trying to do that. See if I did better. Nope, still over. I got to do it upside down. I think I'll be able to see better. There we go. I think I finally got it. Cute. And it's nice and popped up. Now you could always tuck in some extra dimensionals if you needed to underneath there. I like that little banner across there. And I like that touch of gold in the background, right? It's giving it a little bit of a different feel than the first one. All right. Let's add our twine next. Why not? Now, one thing I didn't do on this, because I forgot really, is on this one, I stamped the string on the designer paper, not that you really see it back under that balloon. I did not do that on this one. So we will not have the stamped string because I can't stamp it on the acetate. It would just wipe away, right? I could try to emboss it, but I'm not going to get into all of that. All right, tie our little twine bow here. So this is from the current 2022, 2024 in colors. Good grief. So this is Parakeet Party technically, but I think that when they do these twines with the little white mixed in with the color, that it's, you know, you can put it on a lot of different colors and do a lot of different things with it. Sorry, my loop is wanting to twist on me. And so I was trying to see if I could straighten that out, and I was not doing well. So let's see if I can try one more time. If I can get both my fingers in there straight and pull it. Yeah, it's as good as it's going to get. All right, so I can put a big floppy bow on it, or I can tighten it up a little bit. Let's tighten it up just a bit. And I want to keep that, I want to kind of control that loop because it's going to twist. Twine just twists. It's the way it's made. It's got that twist naturally in it. So you kind of have to watch that as you're working with it. All right, I think I finally got that out. Good deal. All right, let me grab a little glue dot here. Or as you guys that know me well know, I call these boogers. I know it's gross. All right, put that down and just push that right down into that glue dot, and then I'll hold that on there. Now, if this is driving you nuts, it's too long, just clip a little off. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. It's going to work really well in that envelope when I put it in an envelope, so I'm not worried about that. Cute, cute, cute. All right. And then let's top this off with some bling. So I used rhinestones on the first one, but since I went to the gold side, I'm going to use some festive pearls. And I think I have 3 gold ones left. I need to order more of these. Yes, I have 3 gold ones I can salvage out of this pack here of what's left. It's crazy, right? Oh, that one fell off. Let's grab it before we lose it. All right, so let's add a couple of little gold. Wait, you need the lid off that. The take your pick does not work well when the lid is on it. I will tell you. All right, got one there, and then let's add our third one up here. So just those little gold balls. Super cute. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I need more festive pearls. I've run out of my gold ones. Got a few silvers left, but not many, mostly red. I guess we could have put red on and changed. That would have been pretty too. Okay, get my little bits and pieces. I got it all cut up in a little, it's sticking to me. All kinds of fun stuff. Throw that down in that baggie. Get those out of our way. Okay, now let's do the inside. So the reason I waited on the inside, I went back and forth, but the reason I waited is because I wanted to know if this was gold or blue, because I want to coordinate that on the inside with my colors. So let's start with our white piece that we're going to stamp a little bit. We're going to put a little confetti on this one. So I'm going to pull in all 3 colors. So I'm going to pull in, let's pull in the Azure, how do you say that? Azure. And I'm going to put a little confetti. We're going to clean this between each color so we don't end up with muddy colors. Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh no. Okay, don't think I can recover from this. When this happens on my end, you know, doesn't happen often, but when it happens, it tends to die out. I'm going to try to refresh my screen and see if it will do it, but it may just disconnect me. So bear with me. Hello. We're going to try to flip this back over and see if I can get it to connect. See if it's a phone issue. Yay. Give it a second. Hopefully it should refresh for you guys. It did on my end. So we'll give it just a moment. I'm glad you can still hear me. Yeah, tech is not my friend today at all, Jean. I 100% agree. I'm going to give it just a minute because it looks like it's good on my end. Yay! Thank you guys for letting me know it was frozen. I get so caught up in what I'm doing that I don't always catch it. Okay, so hopefully it's not frozen now and it's just the delay. Okay, so I stamped the confetti with the blue Azure, and then I'm going to put a Blueberry Bushel confetti, and then we'll add a lemon lime twist confetti. So it looks like it's still a delay for you guys from what I'm seeing on camera. So hopefully that's gonna, okay, now it's moving again. All right, good, good, good. And we'll get this lemon lime. Perfect. Yay, I'm glad we were able to fix it. I didn't know if it was going to work, but I thought I'd try it. A lot of times when I try to do what I just did to fix it, it likes to just disconnect me. Okay, so I'm going to bring the same stripe that I had on the original one. I'm going to bring that same stripe to the inside because I think it's going to look really nice, right, with this. I'm kind of liking this one a little bit better than the original one. I like them both, don't get me wrong, but all right, so I am going to put a small bead of liquid glue. You could use seal, but I kind of need it to be skinnier than my seal is because there's not a lot of extra room to slide in your gift card. So 3 sides, I'm leaving the top open because I'm making a pocket. If you didn't want this to be a pocket, you could choose to adhere the whole thing now. Oh, look at that. I totally covered up my lemon lime twist confetti because I put it down too low. Let's do another one. Let's just add a little confetti real quick. Who will know that we did that? No one, just us. Don't tell. Whew, I almost made the whole thing lemon lime twist. So see, you never know what you could find on the inside of my cards. So don't tear apart my cards because you never know what's in there. And it's usually something else stamped on the back. I try to watch that when I'm cutting and sending out class kits because every once in a while, I noticed that in class, face-to-face class, that they get something that I had stamped on the back side of. All right, so there's my little pocket, super cute. Let's put in a little gift card to the winery, my local winery that I love. Jolo. All right. And then I'm going to bring that same designer paper up here. Now we could switch it up and put a different designer paper if you wanted to. It's really whatever your mood is out of this paper pack. There's so many great choices. And it's got a really nice variety of color. Nice. Okay, well, let's add a sentiment to the inside. So I cut a second smallest circle using my stylish shapes from the basic white. I'm going to slide that over. And on the first one, I did yay you, but I'm going to change the sentiment up on this one. And we are going to do you did it. You did it. Yay. your threshold's too low to do videos. Yeah, you know, you just have to take it as it comes. If things not going your way fluster you and you can't recover from them, videos are definitely not your thing because this is out of your control. You try to do everything you can to make it go right. And then there are days nothing goes right and there's nothing you can do about it. So why did it work the last 8 or more times with no problems, and then today it did this? Who knows? So I probably will restart my computer in case that's my issue. Maybe things need to be refreshed. Maybe I need to check my apps and all that fun stuff. All right, so I've got my you did it, and you could adhere it up here. That's what I did before. I could put it on the inside down here if I wanted. I'm going to keep it up here. I like it up there. It kind of fills in all that space. And I'm not popping it up. I'm going to do it with liquid glue because I don't want it to be too tall because I think it'll add too much bulk onto the thickness of it. I want to be able to pop this in the mail if I want to. I'd rather have all my height on the outside. All right, so I've got my cute little party celebration. All right, which one do you guys like better? I like this one better, I think. But I don't know. I could go either way. I like this extra gold layer in there. It would have been too much on this one though, I think, with the stars. I don't know. And then there's a couple other, let me pull out that acetate so you can see there's two other designs that we could have used. So let me pull those out as well. Well, if I can get my hands on them. Okay, here's one. Let me slide those up a little bit. So this one has confetti that kind of spreads out from end to end. And then actually there's the confetti one I used. And then this is let me remove the other one so you can see it. Well, maybe. This one's just got large fun dots on it. I love dots. That's a fun one. So that would have been a cool one too to use. So yeah. Okay, so there's 3 different prints in that pack. I am doing paper share. I don't have that all. I'm working on that today to get that all worked out and costed and planned out. Thinking about changing it up just a little bit this year from what I've done in the past. So I will be doing a paper share. So watch for that soon. And then I did get my In Color Club worked out and posted on my website. You would have to look at events. Let me see. So I tell you the right tab. It is on. So if you go to creativelyyours.com and you go to classes and events and hover over that, you'll see my In Color Club is there. I will send that out to my email list as well, and you'll start to see that posting on social media if you have any interest in that as well. Again, I'm doing them a little bit different than what I've done in the past, just because we have so much change in the catalog. And I need to kind of budget my stuff. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so you guys are liking the paper on the second one. You like them both, but the one I just did the best. Okay, yeah. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I love this bundle. I think it's really lots of fun. There's a lot of good things you can do with it. And I think you're going to love the projects that we're making for Cultivated Creativity. There's some interactiveness to them. I'm not going to show you sneak peeks yet. You could see them behind me, but I'll show you as the month goes on. I will show you more. You have until the 20th of May to opt into that one there. So hopefully you guys will join me for it. Perfect. All right. Thanks so much. If you have questions on anything, be sure to leave me a comment after the video. I appreciate you guys coming back after I finally got my stuff to work, my tech to work. So I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. I know I'm later than normal. So hopefully I didn't mess anybody up. All right. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you guys being here. Be sure to share the video with your crafty friends. If you enjoy the content, give me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing okay. All right. Thanks so much. And I will talk with you soon, hopefully next Tuesday. All right.